Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today we are going to be doing lots and lots of Lord of the Rings. And like 6.5 hours of Lord of the Rings. So in this stream today, we'll be going for a couple hours. We're going to be, I'm thinking in this particular stream that I'm going to focus on trying to quickly finish the main chapter here with Grandal, my lore master, so we can get to the Wave Hunter part where we go to the ocean onto the Shield Islands, because if we could get some of that story in, because if you guys have been following recently, we also have where the Legacy of Morgoth expansion, which happens after, and we kind of did that 2 weeks ago in the stream, that story, so we don't know really what happened in the middle of that story. So that's going to be, I think, our goal today, and to hit level 150 on this character would be exciting as well, max level. So those are my goals. Thank you for liking the stream, whether you're live or watching later. Well, hello, everybody! And then we're also going to have a couple more streams after this one today. I'll have a little break, and we're doing Return to Moria, and we're going to be trying to build a fortress together. That'll be fun. And then we'll have, after that, we'll have a little break, and then we'll be doing a kinship event in LOTRO, doing the brand new Legacy of Morgoth tomb instance, basically the monster's scariness. So welcome, Shade, Relics of Arda, hello, welcome, Emily, Reb, Elfriend, hi guys, welcome. Alright, so welcome everyone, thank you for liking the stream, I already see you all liked it, thank you so much. Yo, Shade, are you almost to Moria in the game, or return to Moria later today? Someone yesterday was saying they were just about to hit Moria in Lord of the Rings Online too, so both very, very exciting. I personally am a big fan of Return to Moria, the other game, of course, you all know that, but I really like the expansion Moria, but I understand why maybe some people, Moria for LOTRO, this game, okay, to make it very specific, what I'm saying. It can be a little daunting going underground in this game too, so as you can see, here's Moria in this game. Just so everyone knows what I'm talking about. Oh, well, I was trying to go to Moria. There it is. There it is, right there. Moria. So, yes, indeed. But this is not Return to Moria. We'll be doing Return to Moria later today as well. So, lots of fun, exciting Lord of the Rings stuff today. Many different things. Hello, haha. Good day to you as well. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Both. Shade says both. Oh, you're almost in Moria in LOTRO and Return to Moria. Yes. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right. So getting straight into what we're going to work on today is we were trying to finish chapter 15 here. So I think we just have to travel to the Wave Hunter, which means we can go straight into the story. All right. So let's get over there as fast as we can. Let's see. Where's the, where is the stable master? There's no stable master here. Why is there no stable master here? Oh, there is. There it is. Lon Sirion. There is indeed a stable master. He's hiding. Oh, he's got donkeys. They added donkeys to the stable since the Legacy of Morgoth update. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Peace have come at last to Gondor.
Oh, well, I'm very glad for you, sir. Ost Ondir. Alright. I thought I could go to that from here. There it is. Arndir. Alright. Hello, Robert! Oh, Robert's right! Well, I was just gonna do 1. But should I do 5? Probably should do 5, huh? But I don't want to be presumptuous. Let's see. What will be our celebrating goal? I'll have to think about this one. There. Robert reminded me. Okay. I appreciate it, Robert. Alright, let's see. So let's continue our story here. So we're on chapter 5.2. Again, we're going to try to connect the stories from 2 weeks ago when we were doing Legacy of Morgoth, when I was voicing over that, the new stuff, to this story. I've actually never gotten to this point in this particular story plot, personally. So I'm really excited today to see what this is over here. So let's go ahead and check it out. So we're riding over to the Wave Hunter. We got our crew together. Very excited. Just realized the filters I have on are incorrect. There we go. The sound should be a little bit more normal now for the game. Ah, the Wave Hunter! I've never gotten to this point in the story, and so I'm very excited. Alright. Noriel and the other crew prepare to depart. Alright.
The sailors were up before dawn, but that was still not enough.
Wow, someone's a little...
The sails were up before dawn, making the ship ready to sail, but it seems that was still not enough. When will we be the last of these unyielding delays? My son is still in the hands of the kindred of the coins, and must be reached with all speed. My husband will see the safety of Penithgelen while I am away, but as you are the one King Elisar has chosen for this mission, I know, yeah, we know. You will be responsible for the lives of all those aboard the Wave Hunter, Grandal.
Oh, well, putting all the weight on me, apparently.
I care not for my own life. I only care for that of my son Thorongil. Bring me to his captors, and I will do what is necessary.
What are you gonna do? And then she's gonna kill everybody.
It seems we are once again to be the hidden guard.
We're gonna get a little flashback to previous story plots. It seems once again we are going to be the hidden guard, Grandal, journeying in secret to rescue a captive. Nay, for this time the captive's number 2, and one of them is my own brother. Let it be a consolation to us that the place we must go can shelter no evil as great as which lurked within the walls of Dol Guldur. I do wish I had my knives for this mission. Lanchigil, and this is her names of her knives, Lanchigil and Egnasilgil would make short work of the kindred of the coin, although I understand Elisar is hopeful we can return Thorongil and Corundan without bloodshed. I think that is unlikely. I have been training with this blade, just in case. I have not yet given it a name. Oh, you got a new sword, is that what you're trying to tell me? That's what she's trying to tell me. She got a new sword, guys. It's funny because I actually have 2 different friends who are girls who definitely like their replica and real weapons. Alright, Sirgon!
I rose with the dawn and helped the sailors prepare the Wave Hunter for its voyage.
Thank you. Once again, and a million times more for allowing me to sail with you, my friend. I feel alive again, and the feel of the deck beneath my feet has given back to me the vigor of my youth. To the sea at last!
Are you ready to give the order? None but you can give it.
Grandal, it is time to leave your familiar shores behind. Sweet. Let's do it. I accept. Alright, here we go, guys.
Very well, my friend. Ready the sails!
Dude, I love this voice actor. Very well, my friend. Ready the sails! It is time for the Wave Hunter to ride to the river down to the sea, and then make for a city of the Corsairs.
And so the voyage of the Wave Hunter begins. Umbar awaits.
Oh, cool. Alright, so we are on the, turn the music up just slightly. There we go. We got to get the mood, guys. There's got to be mood, right? There. How's that? Good? Hello. What did I miss here in the chat? Let me turn, can't wait to see Stormwind. Yeah. You know what's funny? I always loved in World of Warcraft the ships that would, like, take you between the 2 places. I feel like it'd be cool if they would add that as a way to travel. There's really no point, though, in LOTRO, because you can just swift travel with a a boat place, but wow, guys, can you guys fill in the comment? Look at that. It's really pretty. It really is. What a pretty little spot. All right, so we're headed down the river. Yeah, I gotta have a little bit of pretty background music. It adds to it a lot. Thank you for liking the stream, guys. That ship moves fast. I know. I look at us. We're moving so fast right now through this still water. It's K-Bar.
I know I suggested that the recruit Corsair Jax for the crew, and he refused to offer, but I was under the impression that his brother Daximac would be a little less, I don't know, a little less wild, perhaps? He is clambering all over the Wave Hunter as if he has not a care in the world, and without the slightest thought that he might fall from any of these perches, each more perilous than the last. Will you beckon for him to come down? He is making me nervous. Where is he? Oh. Hey man, come down here.
There is nothing to fear. This is not my first time aship. Tell the young scribe to come up here.
I do not feel so well.
Got some voices. It's great.
Ah, he will get used to the motion in time.
Or not. It just depends. I have not felt this youthful in years. Of course! Leads down a Langodoon in the Bay of Belfast, and then we will truly be on our way. Like young K-Bar, not all the Wave Hunter's crew have been seen at sea. I suggest that you speak with the folk you recruited, and learn how the river passage treats them. The waters in the bay will be more unruly than this, and if the rocks in Lagordoon disturbs them, it may be helpful to know, and guard against further upset. I understand the dwarf Gimli has in his possession a remedy for seasickness. He may need to share it, with K-Bar at least, and perhaps with the others. Or am I talking to her again?
The one who abducted my son Thorogil, this Nasaki Wave Reaper, and you said you know who she is?
You tell Noriel of the cellar encounter between Nasaki and the heirs of Castamere, and the result in the death of her husband, Tumul Do. Nariel stares at you with narrowed eyes.
She will have no sympathy from me. Bad things happen. If she does not return my son to me unharmed, I will send her to her husband at once.
Oh, yikes.
I may do this anyway. Let her and her masters beware. A knight of the Green Hills does not grant mercy without good reason, and the mother of an enraged, endangered child never does. I read that word totally wrong. Okay, let's go. Oh, we gotta talk to this person first. Alright, so it would have been kind of cool if they could have made this like boat moving, but I kind of get why they did it. I'm not quite sure how that would work with the engine. Alright. This blade has to earn its name, Grandal. I cannot give it a name that might prove to be the wrong one. Weapons are like children. Or so I've heard it said.
But you don't have a child?
The elves of Lorien called my brother Corudon, the River Walker, for he was often away from home exploring the lands up and down the Anduin. Will the adventure now make him the Sea Strider or the Bay Rider? I will have to tell him when we rescue him. We will laugh to hear it. Once he is safe, he will laugh.
All right. Under deck. So we're underneath the way. This is a really nice ship, though, all things considered. Wow. It's a big ship. I like how this guy's just, like, slicing an apple. This is cool. Gimli! We gotta find Gimli, guys. Look at that water. You guys all got it. Good job. I swore I saw a crown of stars appear in that water. Oh, did you? I don't know, Shade. Maybe. There's Gimli.
I have not yet succeeded the seasickness remedy you and Legolas procured for me, Grandal, but all the same, I believe I will stay below decks for now. Do you think I should share it with Kamar? I will have it ready if he asks me for it, but I do not want to give it away just in case. We are not yet out in the bay after all, and Legolas says he expects the rocking of the ship to become more pronounced when we leave the river behind us. By the way, a little side note, guys. If you stay under deck, you actually can get more seasick sometimes. Having the wind in your face and being able to see the horizon will sometimes help seasickness on boats. Little side note. So, Gimli, I just give you that advice. Sometimes being under with the motion could be worse. I have given some thought of our voyage, Grandal. I believe the city of the Corsairs must remain a bustling port city, despite the defeat of Belacor, the surge of the Cares of Castamere during the War of the Ring. Do you think the arrival of the Wave Hunter can go unannounced when he draws near the port? I cannot decide if it is more or less suspicious of us to arrive by night. Perhaps some of the Gosil sailors will give me their opinions. I don't want to talk to random sailors. Just kidding. Zombie. Well, none of these people want to talk, so can we go down? We're having a little bit of leaks happening here, guys. Get on it. Oh, it's Kaibar. I am all right, Grandal. It was simply the sight of Daximax climbing over the rails of the ship that made me feel queasy. I think we will remain below decks for the rest of the voyage, unless you need me above. I cannot imagine you will. The sailors of Amphalas seem very capable. Poor guy's stuck underneath here. Hey, thank you, Robert, for the super chat.
Became used to the gentle rocking of the ship as the Wave Hunter sailed out into the bay.
All right, we're now in Amphalas. A story passed. That was very nice. Thank you, Robert. Riddle for the Zollinator, Robert says. It cries silently, flaps without wings, bites without teeth, and whispers without a mouth. What am I? Is it wind? And whispers without a mouth. I would say it's like wind, but it cries silently. Hello, wind. Hey, I got it. Yeah. Ah, my classic Bilbo riddle style. Very, very nice, Robert. Very good riddle. Thank you, thank you. Did make me think for. I had to think for about 10 seconds there. That was a good one. That's a good one. Reed was like, I'm gonna say wind. Hello there. Hello, Stashman. Welcome to the stream. We are doing the main story right now of the Wave Hunter in Lord of the Rings Online, which we're crossing the Bay of Belfalas right now, basically. I don't even know. See, we're inside this ship, like out the underneath of this ship. We are crossing the Bay of Belfalas right now. So basically, we are traveling from here. We left this spot, and we are traveling like this right now. Whee! With a little arrow. Thank you for keeping me company, Grando. But I will not ask you to remain below decks for the whole voyage. Feel free to go above and take in the fresh air. Yeah, you should too if you're sick. Alright.
I've never heard of such a thing as this.
Gimli's just talking to the sailors. Oh, what happened? Oh, we're in the ocean, guys. Oh. Very, very calm part of the ocean. We're in the bay, technically, so. All right. Well then. Legit, we're out in the ocean, guys. So I'm assuming, can we see any land besides, so we can see this. So we just got into the base. So that looks like one of the towers. Oh, you know what that is? That's the island that you can buy. Literally, in the game, you can actually buy and live on. That's what that island is. Look, I'll show you. It could be Fennis, but I don't think it is from the angle of what things are. Well, it could be Fennis, actually. Maybe it's not the island I'm thinking of. Because this tower right here on this little island could be that tower right there. It might be Fennis, actually. Maybe it's... I was thinking of the island slightly farther down. So, yeah, well, it could... no, I'm right. No, I am right. It's not Fennis. Let's look at the shape of the island. I'm going to be really nerdy right now, okay, with geography. Let's look. So this goes straight out and straight, okay, this island. Straight, that curves, okay, and goes out, okay. Now let's look at the other one. Let's look at western, let's look at Belfast, just south. It curves out, curves, and tower. Yeah, I'm right. This is the island you can buy. I'm totally right. Okay, so that's awesome. So this island you can actually buy in-game as a kinship guild house. So it's this island right here. This is the Cape Belfast housing area. So you can buy this island and you can buy this island. All right, Tol Falchul, and then this tower. So what you're looking at is we're out to the left in the bay. So we're out, you know, out here in the Bay of Belfast right now. Somewhere out here in the water. And that is the island you can buy. And so we could go on that island if we wanted to. Check it out. Anyway, so that's where we're... Sorry, I'm done. I'm geeking out over the geography. I just like... I love it when they do things like that and put it somewhere that's real, not just made up for just the story part. Yeah, this is the first time I have done this part of the story. I've just never finished and gotten to this point. So I'm really excited to see the rest of it right now. Buy an island. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if our kinship gets big enough on CrickHollow, Server CrickHollow, we may think about getting a really big kinship home, and I feel like buying one of the islands in Dol Amroth would be really fun. But we could also do one of the other places, like the Rohan homestead or something. But I don't know, just owning an island off Dol Amroth, it's just really, really cool. And hello, Pyro. The rain, Emily's like, I lived on an island for 8 years. And the rain was always a downside. Oh, I'm sure you get lots of rain, yes. I get representatives to buy me. Alfred. Alright. The voyage is well underway, and now our thoughts turn to our arrival at the city of Corsairs. What will we do if the Kindred of the Coins greet us at the docks, Grandal? I said we would once again become the hidden guard, but there is very little that will be hidden about our mission if our foes see us arrive from atop the walls from the watchtowers of Umbar.
Most of us have never been to the city of the Corsairs. We need someone who has been there to teach us what to expect.
I expect treachery. I expect villainy.
I really like her.
That the Coins will pay for taking my son.
Yeah,
and
you
for
tell him.
abducting my brother as well.
The city has changed since the Kindred came to power. Perhaps for the better. Perhaps for the worse. But I can try and tell you some things that may help.
Oh, I see. There's actually a history. You guys want... Okay, are we going to nerd out and read the history here? Moved all my tunes to CrickHollow today. Oh, nice, Stashman. Are you going to join us in our kinship? Oh, cool. Well, if you need invites, just let us know in the Discord. If you're not in our Discord already, guys, just everyone watching, later or live, please join our Discord. Highly recommend it. And throw a like on there while you're at it, if you would. If I earn it, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, let's do some of the stories here. So History of Umbar. Oh, except it's a little tiny, so I'm going to have to read it out really good for you guys. All right, so. I was never really one for study, but I will tell you what I know. The name Umbar comes from the word Umbra Mara, the fruitful land, but its position on the southern side of the bay means it was greatly desired by many, and often changed hands. It was a colony of Numenor. It was the southernmost port city of Gondor, and it was briefly held by the kingdom of Hamet, which ruled in Nir-Harad before the great empire of Urdak came up from the south and conquered both. Much of the ancient history, if my brother Jax were here, he would tell you that Umbar came into its own when the city became the city of corsairs, and the children preyed upon any fat vessels that dared traverse the waters of the bay, bearing jewels, wine, gold, or silver. Excuse me. He would tell you that the rich merchants and rulers of the city would take portions of the corsairs' plunder, and the wealth would pool in the coffers of those already had plenty. He would speak at length about this. After the war, Umbar is now ruled by a fellowship called itself the Kindred of the Coins. I have told you what my brother and I learned from them, little as that may be, but you have assembled a mighty crew, and I trust you will be able to deal with them. I hope so. It says. Let's see, the rule of Sauron. Alright. When the great southern empire of Urdak dominated Umbar, the conquerors brought their religion with them. The Urdakrim worshipped a mysterious figure they called He Who Sees All, and it was clear that this must have been the Dark Lord Sauron. During this time, the corsairs were directed to prey more and more upon Gondor. Years ago, in response, a great hero of Gondor attacked the city. But while it may have slowed the attacks upon Gondor coastline for a time, it also stoked the flames of hostility. When the war arose, the Black Númenóreans, calling themselves the heirs of Castamere, were quick to heed the command of Sauron. I blush to admit that I served the heirs of Castamere, as you know. I wanted nothing to do with it, as Dark Lord, or with aiding terrible forces of evil. I just wanted someone to tell me what to do. Many of the Umbarim may be the same. I understand the Temple of Sauron cult that was once called Marduk Corbo has fallen into ruin and is now called Makdak Dakak. Oh, wow. We're speaking some Klingon here, guys. What is the difference? Oh, let me see. It is basically changing. This is the place of the all-seeing eye to this is the place of the lies. That is not something the Dark Lord would allow, surely. So I think it means he well and truly God. He is well and truly God. That last line is amazing. I'm going to reread that. What's the difference? Oh, well, let me see. It is basically like changing this place of the all-seeing eye, or all-seeing one, to be this place is the place of lies. That is something the Dark Lord would allow, surely. I do think it means he is well and truly God. That he wouldn't like. He is. Yes, Sauron has been defeated. The geography of the city. Oh, this is really cool. See, this is why, okay, the reason I'm reading all this is because this is why I love LOTRO so much. The fact that they took the time to put these here. And granted, you could skip these and just move on with the story if you're someone who just wants to play a level fast. I get that. But why would we not see how cool this is? Geography of the city? Yeah, I want to know the geography of the city. Maybe I'm weird. That's okay. Weird in a good way. The geography of the city. Outsiders may call it Umbar, but the true name of the city is Umbar Baharbel, the city of sails. It was first built long ago, where the river Imarkash flows out to the Haradwaith and into the first of Dakan Janan, opening to the Bay of Belfalas. It has always been an ideal trade haven, for it stands between the realms of Gondor to the north and the desert kingdoms of the south. The city itself is divided into 7 wards, with 2 additional outer walls beyond its walls. The Citadel of Winds, perched atop a rocky island only accessible by a fortified bridge. The Fleet Fast, oldest part of the city, an ancient fortress, and artificial military harbor constructed around a high promontory on the western side of the city. The Studa is the center of the man-made island, built thousands of years ago by the Númenóreans, but repair in recent days by the Umbarim. The Sail Haven, this is really cool. A perfect natural harbor protected by stout walls and a chained sea gate. It is always busy here, bustling with trades and fishermen. Being at least sea level, it is the lowest of all the wards, but among the most important. The upper and lower wards, where live the residents of Umbar Baharbel. Folk like my brother and me, lived in the lower of the 2, and the wealthiest denizens live higher up. I understand that the revolts that resulted in the installation of the Kindred of the Coins and the expulsion of the heirs of Castamere began in the lower ward. My brother thought that was. What did he say? Oh, to be expected. That was it. The Tor Gardens, a sanctuary for learning, music, and art. I never spent any time in the Tor Gardens. The Shore Ward Stone, occupied not by men, but by dwarves. Not many are allowed inside. Outside the 7 wards of the city and beyond the walls, tents and trade caravans fill the surroundings, where outsiders gather before entering the city. This area is dangerous, disorderly, and frequently violent. My brother and I often go up to mischief out here. Very entertaining. Oh no. Alright, so that was cool. Gosh. Worf. Yes. Yes, exactly. Worf from, yes, the yeah. The Klingons. You got it. Alright, let's see. The Umbar language. This is a little shorter. You will hear many languages in the streets and alleys of Umbar Baharbel, such as the Ordakai of the Great Southern Empire, and the Temir, spoken by the dwarves who emerged from the shoreward stone. But the most common is Umbari. Most residents name themselves in Umbari and will refer to places and things by their Umbari names. For example, the Bay of Belfalas is Abamatu. Corsairs are the Garudi. The Shield Islands that lie to the northwest of Umbar are called Zerak-Taraka, and the dangerous rocks that lie about them are the Shedek Kin, I think that's how you say it. The Grinding Jaws. We will be avoiding those, I hope. I never had any call to read, but my brother tells me that the writing in Umbari is done from the right to the left, and vowels are a fairly recent invention. Huh! If I had spent any time in Tor Gardens, perhaps this would mean something to me. Perhaps. It says at the end. Alright, military and law. This is the last one. Let's read this last little bit. Umbari's military force must be in a state of upheaval after Bellacor's defeat and the revulsion in which the heirs of Caspian were overthrown. I do know there was a small standing army of Haradrim warriors that were maintained by the Empire of Ordak, but most of them sailed into the war and were lost at Pelagar. When I was young, most soldiers of Umbar were footmen, and only captains rode horses into battle. They wielded spears, maces, swords, and carried bows of horn and wood. I do not know if that is still true. The true power, of course, is at sea, with both oared and sailed dromons called Jassa in Umbari. What are they called? Dromons called Jassa. Interesting. That's a word I do not recognize. Dromons. Dromons. Okay. What is a dromons? Someone belonging to... No, that's not right. It's like someone belonging to a clan. That's definitely the wrong word. A dromond was a large, fast-sailing ship used in the Middle Ages. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay, that's why I didn't understand. That's a medieval word. Got it. Dromonds. Very cool. Something else I remember from childhood that must surely still be true. Umbar possessed a strong tradition of gladiator combat. Successful gladiators called Hultzi numbered among the wealthiest and the most prestigious folk in the city. Combat was not usually to the death, although accidents did happen from time to time. It's actually very similar to Roman stuff. Umbar is not a place of lawlessness, despite what is said in Gondor. In fact, Umbari lies most similar to the Gondorian, since both were established by Númenóreans. The Church of Cult of Sauron suspended many of the traditional laws, but now that the temple is ruined, and I think the judges, the Malfi, seek to restore the Umbari Codex of Laws, the Kitib. Oh, there is one big difference between the laws of Gondor and Umbar. In Umbar, a criminal can ask to be sent to an area for a trial by combat, where they must fight a number of of bouts as a huzla. The number is determined by the judgment of their malfef. It is different when you are a ship, of course. The only mafel on a corsair ship is the ship's captain, who makes all the rules and carries out all the punishments. I see. All right, well, there you go. We continue on. That was a lot of reading, and hopefully you enjoyed, but we'll move on. I am not much of a teacher. My brother Jax is the talker in the family, but I hope this will help. What do you want to know? Okay, so we're done there. When you have learned enough, find K-Bar below deck. Okay, let's go talk to K-Bar. That was pretty cool. I appreciate you guys' patience if that was a little long, but I was enjoying learning. And also, I learned it. Dromonds. It's a cool, old medieval ship. Very cool. Alright. Thank you for checking on me, Grandal. You say that the Corsairs spoke about what we can expect when we reach Umbar. I should have liked to hear that, assuming it was good news. You tell K-Bar what you learned, and he nods. A little good, a little bad, and then it sounds to me as if we have work cut out for us when we arrive. At least the sailing has been easy. I suspected worse. Okay.
But every sailor knows this truth. The temper of the sea is changeable.
Yes, a much cooler thing to say than the sea is always right. Just let me point that out. It's like stuck in my psyche, guys. All right. Trolley rings of power. Oh man, the Maximax is a talker. Yeah, I know how he says his brother's a talker. Also, what is happening? Are we in a storm? Oh no.
The storm rages and the seas are wild. We have to take down the sails, or the wind will tear our masts to splinters. The sailors and the elves have gone above, but I cannot tell if they are still alive. Uh-oh. Well, what do we gotta do? Dump the water out, boys. Is there a storm effect? The storm rages. Ah, there it is. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. What happened to this poor man? Oh, no, one of the sailors.
The sails have been taken down, but we are not yet safe. There is a presence in the wind, and it seeks to batter our ship beneath the waves.
This is no natural storm!
Oh, whoa. Well, the best part is, my lightning powers are stronger than ever because I'm in a storm. Bring it down!
We're too near the rocks! Everyone, hold on to something!
Uh-oh. Oh! Wait, I gotta roleplay. It's like, oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Oh no. Voyage's end. Oh no! Oh no! Now I realize that this ship is the kid's ship. Alright, well.
You're alive. Thank the valor.
Yes.
That unnatural storm has brought the voyage of the Wave Hunter to an early end. We have run aground upon the Shield Isles. Let us wait for the rain to stop, and then we will decide upon our next move.
We are lucky to be alive.
Grandal, the storms that arise in the Bay of Elflas can be fearsome, and these islands are often lashed by the worst of them. Ours is not the first ship to run aground on these isles, and I cannot believe it will be the last.
I was thinking of sales.
I have been to one of the southernmost islands in this chain before. Zamarzil it was called. My brother and I sheltered for a time among the 3 Butas who live there, but Jax did not want to stay, and I could not remain by myself. We were very young then, only children. It must have changed in the years since. But our arrival has attracted some attention. Look among the trees. These islands are not deserted, Grandal, and the men who live here may seek to do us harm.
You feel eyes upon you from the tree line. No one has seen Gargur Farwin since we ran aground. Is that one of your people, sir? The men stare at you waringly. Hello.
The storm chewed up your ship and spat you out, stranger.
But it must not have liked the taste of you. Most of the ships devoured by Sedakchin arrive upon the Shield Islands in more pieces than this, and fewer survives. Shendakchin, that is the Umbarian word for the rocks that surround the island of Bajak. It means the grinding jaws. Yes, I know. The Dax told us. And there's the smile, and the one welcomes strangers to these islands. But someone else must smile upon you and upon your crew, for while your ship will not sail again, you have your lives, and that is more than some retain when they come here. It's a Luvatar. That's a 3rd flag, I think, which is kind of cool.
There will be little for us to salvage today.
Muta and I listened to the driving strain of the storm last night, and it told the 2 of us a new wreck would decorate the islands this morn. We arose early before any other, and came here in haste, but we were rewarded with disappointment. The isles have their decorations,
but the grinding jaws did not finish their meal, and too many surviving guards for the wreck. There will be little for us to salvage today, but I tell you this, life in the Shield Islands is hard, and not all who survive here, as you can endure it. You survive the storm, but will you survive the week? Will you survive the day? Oh, it is no threat, stranger. I am simply making conversation. Really? Just conversation, eh? Eh? Where's the Black Pearl? They're coming for us, guys.
I knew I did not like sailing. How can
Gratal.
it be that Sirgon missed it?
A sailing ship is a hateful thing, as unpleasant a creation as I have ever known. You remind Kabar that there was, if not for the strong hull of the Wave Hunter and the brave crew, he would not have survived the storm. Kabar shakes his head. Yes, yes, he mumbles. I suppose it could always been worse, but I am done with these ships. You mark my words, Grandal. From the day forward, I will take the land road, no matter how out of the way it may run.
Some of the crew have already gone to scout the neighboring isles.
Waiting for the rains to end was a burden for some of the crew, and of the way number, excuse me, my eyes are getting tired, and of that number, many of them have already gone to scout to the neighboring islands. Nuriel declared she could not wait, and pressed through the trees to the south, and I saw Sigileth winding through the waves to the south east of here in search of I know not what. Does she think the ship carries her brother to Umbar ran aloft the rocks as we did? As for Gimli and Legolas, I heard the elf calling the Gimli to follow him to the southeast in search of game animals, but I do not know how far they might have traveled. I think they may have gone as far as Zamarzgir. You know, it's funny, like how Legolas is just like, oh, we ran aground? Let's go get some food for everybody. It just immediately gets into, like, survival mode. The rest of the crew may have scattered across any of the Shield Islands, Grandal. We need to return them so we can decide what to do. Wait, they just all ran off? What? What are you talking about?
Tell me what I can do to help.
Tell me what I can do to help, Grandal. I should have tried to keep the crew from scattering across this island, but I did not say anything until it was too late. You asked Daxmic what he believes can be done to ensure the loss of the Wave Hunter does not spell the failure of our mission, and he scratches his chin. Many of our supplies fell overboard when the Wave Hunter ran aground, he mumbled. Perhaps we should recover what we can. You agree with the Corsair's assessment and encourage him to help you recover the lost supplies. Yes, one step at a time. I can manage that. Thank you, Grandal. We will retrieve the supplies we can. Some of them may be floating just offshore, but others may have been fetched up along the coast, nearby islands. Wait, I'm supposed to do it? Wait, I thought he was doing it. Also, that's kind of cool. I didn't know they put a milestone on the island. I think I actually will do that. That's really cool, actually. I'll go ahead and put this here. They got a little task board here. Cool. All right, well, here we go. We got stuff to do.
Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. You must see that the Valar smile upon us.
Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. You must see that the Valar smile upon us, the Wave Hunter, and upon our voyage. We have our lives, after all, and the successful conclusion of our mission still lies ahead. This is not an ending, but a beginning. I have lost the friends to the rocks that guard the Shield Islands, it is true. But today, the strong hull of the Wave Hunter and the resilience of its crew has delivered us here safely. Rejoice for that, and celebrate that the good fortune and the blessings of the powers that aided in its accomplishment. I have not yet set foot upon this island chain in my years, but it will take me only a moment to refamiliarize myself with them. If you go to several locations and look, your report may help me remember the geography of these islands. Perhaps you can start at the beach across the lagoon to the south.
a beach to the northwest of the Wave Hunter, and the beach to the western side of the island. Sure.
Greetings, kind traveler.
Greetings. So again, see, they even give us
Oi.
little docked things that we can learn. So this is why it's so important to follow the chapter, guys. If you notice, the chapter has kind of fully introduced us to the Shield Islands. And I believe... yeah, we're right there. Okay. Let's get all these floating barrels real fast. Alright, so now we're going to do a little less reading, a little more action of doing quests and running around here. But that was a lot of really cool stories. Like, all things considered. That was like 35 minutes of just stories and lore and information. I enjoyed it very much. Excuse me. I don't know why I have a little, little thing in my throat. Alright. Ship supplies. Alright, we'll see what we can do here to get some fast experience. I'm gonna, before I turn any quests in, I'm gonna pop some experience tokens. I really want to hit level 150 on this character. The only reason I really haven't done it off stream or off video is because I just wanted to be able to do more content with you guys, because I've been busy. Haven't really had time to do it off stream. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to actually get through this main story that we wanted to all see, so. Ah, be quiet, you lizard monster. Alright, so we need to find the western... I'm going to remove this for a moment so I can see clearly where it wants me to go. Wow, look at that old tower of Numenor. That's pretty cool. Or the Numenorians. It's not Numenor. Alright, let's go ahead and go and look at real quick at the spots we're supposed to look at. Ride like the wind, my little oasis. They named him Oasis. That's so funny. Alright, let's see here. Oh, it's a drake, guys. This island seems real safe to live on. Freaking drake. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I've only been in the Umbar Islands a little bit, so we are kind of doing exploring here, especially with this character. Alright, that's where we're supposed to look. Even islands such as these are home to ancient ruins. Oh, that's a drake. Oh, whoa, hello. Whoa, that's crazy. Out of my way. That animation, how it landed was insane. That was so cool how it spawned in. That was so cool. I don't think I've seen... I don't know if I've played any MMO that has an animation that spawns in like that. That was really cool. That's so cool how they spawn in. What the heck? You see them spawned in by freaking landing. That's so cool. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Yeah. The sound of orcish voices drifts from the high cliffs on the island to the west. Interesting. Okay. I shall destroy you with an ent. That landing animation is really, 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 really cool. That's so cool. All right, well, we're done with our objective here, so let's run back real quick. Now, the real question is, though, are they going to make us... Ouch. No, we do not need to go north, so we will not do that. Ah! They're shooting fireballs at me, guys! It's not cool. Alright, there's the Wave Hunter. Back we go. It's so pretty. Shield Islands are, like, really gorgeous. They're actually probably one of my favorite biomes now. Besides, like, you know, the forested areas. I really like Avondome and stuff. It's just... I like the sound effects and the birds and... Everything just looks really neat and pretty, and I don't know. I really like it a lot. Run for your lives, Zollin. Waves. You gonna come over and quest with me? You're welcome to hang out, but just so you know, I will be doing this. We'll be about 1 more hour we're gonna do of questing right now. We're gonna see how far we get in this chapter. And then I'll take a little break for lunch. And then we're going to be doing Return to Moria. So, we're going to be building a fortress. And then we'll take another little break. And then after, we'll come back and do more LOTRO. With our kinship, we're going to be doing the new 6-man instance. The tomb instance. So that should be pretty cool to see. Oh, look at that cute little thing. Oh no, well, they're just gonna eat him. Run! Run for your life! Yes, we will do the 6-man tomb run. Let's see, I'm supposed to... Wait, where am I supposed to go for this? This is where, you know, it would have been fun to introduce a boat mount. As I'm swimming across these things of water. I'm still like, oh man, it's so pretty though. Look at that. Big storm cloud. What is it? Something... I'm trying to think of what the big storm is called when it's going to be a storm like this. Cumulonimbus or something cloud? That's not quite right, the word. I'm thinking there's a certain word for a scientific term of a big thundercloud, but I can't remember right now. Something cumulonimbus, but I'm not saying the beginning of the word right. I just don't quite remember the exact beginning. All right. It's close, though. I'm very close. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to go right here and look. Sounds of frightening and drift over the south, from the south. A settlement? I'm gonna destroy this drowned Blightcaller. Alright, we're done. Let's turn these in. Swim, 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 swim. Swimming across the water. swimming across the water. Come on, Grandal, swim faster. I've seen dwarves in full body armor swim faster than this. Oh wait, Kazana's sprint. We're getting there. Though, like, all seriousness, I know I'm choking about the water mount thing, but at the same time, like, I really would like some water mounts for, like, real. I think that would be a cool addition to the game, and I think that would work just fine with the game. It's not like you're going underneath the water. You're staying on top still. You'd just be going really fast, right, with an animation. I think, like, a water mount that's an animal would be cool and all, but even just a boat, you know, with little, like, little oars would be fine.
What did you see, my friend?
You tell Sirgon that you saw from each of the locations you scouted, and he nods agreeably. Aye, it is coming back to me now. Let me see what I can remember. This island chain is a rocky archipelago composed of numerous islands running from northwest to southeast, but 3 of these are the larger than the others. The southernmost island is the largest, Zamarzir, and it lies in the view of the cape upon which Umbar stands. It is a place of jungle and mountains, and when I served the steward of Gondor in years past, it was the haunt of pirates and freebooters. Johnny Depp was there. Oh, really? Okay. We left it alone as much as we could, for it was a dangerous place. The middle island is nearest to us, and it is Buckjad. The Jad rocks that surround Buckjad are responsible for the reputation of this place as the bane of sailors. The bane of sailors, for the dangerous currents surrounding the island, Shield Islands sweep strong ships and braver men to their doom. I have lost good friends to those rocks, which the men of Umbar call Shadak Ching. I understand that there may be the settlement somewhere in the center of Bajak, but I have not yet seen it. The northern island is uninhabited. I believe it is called Jeb Chatel, but the steep cliffs surrounding it make it inaccessible from the coast. This is a place of adventure, Grandal. If we meet the challenge it sets before us, we are certain to survive and see a successful completion of our mission. I'm very glad that he is so sure of that. Also, I think I will actually turn on this.
This is a good start, is it not?
This is a good start, is it not? I will bring the supplies we recovered inside the Wave Hunter to protect them from the wind and the rain. We will be glad to have them if we must remain on the Shield Islands for some days, and the weather here is changeable. I told you that Jax and I grew up on the island of Zamarzir to the southeast, among the freebooters. There was a settlement there called Harax, home to thieves and coopers? What am I? I'm having trouble with that word. I don't have any memory of this place, as Gandalf would say. Need to hear it says, and I'm gonna laugh.
Cut purse.
Cut purse. Oh, I should have just gone and made it more simple. Thieves and cut purses, and they could be violent people who steal purses, and it could be violent at times. But it was home. I might have stayed there forever, and known nothing of the wilder world. But when Jajax decided to leave, I went with him and did not look back. I wish my brother were here. I wonder what he is up to now. Never mind, Grandal. I have to bring these supplies inside. There will be some time of thinking later. Oh, I do not doubt it. Right now it is time for survival. Indeed. Alright, we are halfway to level 149. Gosh, those do give a lot of experience.
Alright, so we have three more quests for the chapter here to do, so I'm going to cross the water, and we're going to go to this one in Shedak's Chin, or the Scary Jaws. Whee! Alright, so they're right over here somewhere. I believe this is supposed to be Gimli or the other one, so we will swim across real quick here and watch these waves come in to get us. There's that other old ship too. It's kind of cool. I wonder if you ever get the Wave Hunter out in the story. Guess we'll find that out, won't we? Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, okay, okay. The wave animation. Oh man, I've done a lot of you know, I've been at the beach my whole life. I'm very well aware is the word I'm looking for. When a wave is coming at you, you're just like, well, this is gonna hurt. Just all right, the quest is right here, whoever they are. Is it Gimli or Legolas or the other person? All right, it's the elf. It's Sigillith. Or Gillith. However you like to say it. All right. Woo! Hello, madam. We're here.
Our ship was more fortunate than some of the vessels torn apart by the grinding jaws.
Grandal. See where the hulk lies. The hulks lie. The hulks smashed upon the rocks. Their masts ripped away. Did the ship which carried my brother towards Umbar fell prey to a similar fate? Search for the wrecks in the lagoon for any signs that the ships of Nasaki Wave Reaper or her allies, or her allies Tathadtail succumbed to the rocks of Shedak's Chin. My eyes are like getting mad at me now because I've been doing all these crazy words. I hope and believe they did not, but for Kuradon's sake, we must be certain. I don't think we should. I think it's okay. She's gonna make me check the shipwrecks. This guy's looking at me funny. What do you think you're doing? Oh. Unnecessary lightning violence. All right, the stern of the shipwreck has been risen from the water here for many years. All right, so no. We swim across. Wow, look at that giant, massive thing. Oh, by the way, I was right on the word cumulonimbus. Blah, blah, blah. That could be bloopers right there, but it's live, so we're just gonna leave it. But I found it. See, this one. Okay, hold on. I will show you guys what I was saying. Is it really not gonna? I wanted it to read it again. Well, I'll just say it again. It's just not gonna say it now. How actually frustrating. I wanted it to speak it again so you guys could hear how it said it, but guess not. See how it is. What is a cumulonimbus cloud? Yeah, cumulus nimbus clouds are also known as thunderclouds, are dense, heavy clouds that tower into the sky, and often the shape of an anvil or a plume. Well, yeah, so, yes, this is what some of these are. These big, giant things. Especially this tall one that towers up here. It's a fun word to say, though, once you get it right, and don't, tongue-tie like I just did 3 times. Alright. Alright, this is one of the other ones, just a search. Alright, at some point during the long years, this wreck fell onto its side. Okay, so it's not this one. There's one more down here. I don't actually have to turn it into her yet, so we can go talk to Gimli, too, at the end. Oh, scary. Hello there. Alright. Out of my way, skeleton man. I'm getting a little quiet, guys, but I just gotta give myself a break for a minute. All that reading. You guys should enjoy the surroundings. Ooh, look at that waterfall over there. Oh, a dead guy. Oh no. The sailor has been long dead, revealing the wreck to be many years old. Wait. You're telling me this guy's many years dead? I don't think he'd look like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk to the other people we have to talk to. That is a beautiful... Oh, is that the hidden village? It is, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. It looks really cool, though. Yeah, it is. It's the hidden village. It's pretty. There's one of the cool looking creatures. Oh. You discovered another place. I love this mist effect. It's very cool. Oh, there she is. We looked at all the shipwrecks.
I found a bottle wedged into a crack on the deck of that nearby ship.
Grandal, and the cork still held in place. Inside there was a parchment with writing upon it. Read it and tell me what you think. My dearest Kasha, we are about to be boarded, and the captain says there is little hope for that the corsairs will spare us. He intends to fight to the last man, and although I have tried to convince the men to throw down their swords and beg for mercy, I fear he will not change his mind. Know that I go to my death, thinking only of you. Farewell, my love. I cannot hope the letter will reach you, but it eases my pain to write this message. Your, Felix.
The sailor who wrote this note may be dead, but my brother lives still.
By our search and the wrecks, we know that the ship carried by my brother Corundun and Umbar did not suffer the same fate as they. The sailor who wrote this note, Felix, may be dead, and his love, Kashi, will never know what evil befell him. Well, why don't we bring the letter to her? But my brother lives still. One is beyond our reach, but the other is not. I know the Corsairs of Umbar by their evil reputation, and while the kindred of the coins may bear a different name and pretend to be something else, the manner of their crimes seemed to me the same. Felix suffered at the hands of the Corsairs, what happened to my brother at the hands of Nasaki Wave Reaper, and her kindred any different? We can do nothing for who wrote this letter, or for Kasha, who waited in vain for his return. But my brother is not yet beyond saving. There is hope our search for him will continue, and the end will successful. That is the hope enough for me, Grandal. You know what, I don't know if this is a missed opportunity, but it would have been kind of cool if they had given an optional side quest right there, just to take that letter to, like, someone in Gondor. Like, even if she was, like, an old lady. It was, like, years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be kind of, like, a cool, little side quest. But really, it's not important. I understand the point of the storytelling is that, like, you know, it's a long time ago. She's probably passed away. He died. But she's saying that, you know, we can still save my brother, you know? So, it's good for storytelling. I understand what's going on in the story. I just laugh because it's like, well, we can't do anything for him. I'm like, really? Are we sure we can't do anything? What's up, Alex? Is the Lore Master role still pet swapping and debuffing? Yes, I would say they are definitely the masters of the CC on the battlefield. They also can have really high damage. So basically, they did one change for Lore Masters. Basically, you don't really have. You can use your pet abilities, but you can't have a pet all the time when you're in Redline. So Redline is like Master of the Storm. You do lots. Your damage is insane. Yellow Line is the same. It's all about CC and control. And Blue Line is all about your pets. So it's like, question is yes with the rework, but now you have a dedicated damage roll too as a Lore Master. You can blow things up, which is how I've always played the Lore Master, and I enjoy it. I like to watch my lightning bolts destroy everything. I don't know if anyone's noticed, the Zollin really likes lightning bolts, hence the Runekeeper and Lore Master as my ults. Alright, I think the last person we're supposed to talk to is right over here. You're welcome, Alex. But I still think they're a fantastic class. I think when you're at in game with a Lore Master, because don't forget Lore Masters do have some decent healing too, as well as CC. If you're doing what you should be doing with the Lore Master class, it will get a little crazy in game sometimes. Like, it's a very, very high level of play class. Because you might be doing a battle where you're damaging, you're debuffing the enemy, you're buffing 2 or 3 people, you're keeping stun immunity on 1 person, you're CCing 2 or 3 mobs over here, and you're also sending your pet to go do this, and it, you know, it can get kind of crazy a little bit. So, yeah. So anyway, I don't know really what's going on here, but I think we're having a little bit of a connection problem. You guys can still hear me in the stream though, right? At the end of the prancing pony, yes. I hope that we're not having a server like reset or something, because oh, there we go, we're fine.
Need you something from me?
Need you something from me? The bright canopy, raised by streaks of light, a violent storm, crashing to, a loud crash, a point of no return. Sky ghost? Oh, he's floating. Yeah, he's definitely a ghost. That man is a ghost or a genie, but probably a ghost. There's something to search nearby? Lost satchel. It is filled with herbs. A scattered trail lands... Okay. Follow the trail north, but that goes away from my objective. So we're going to do my objective first. What is going on right now? That's the first rubber band I've had in 6 years in this game. Alright, well no, maybe I had one like a year ago. but... Alright, oh, a quest. Defeat the brute. Ah, Gimli. There's my Gimli friend. Master Gimli! You're awfully close to that shoreline.
I have not seen islands like these before.
Grandal, they are very different than the lands in which I am familiar. By Durin's beard, I am to believe that the folk who live here are usually to the heat and the damp, and would find their lack in the north uncomfortable even if I am accustomed to it. That is a wonder to me.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as Gimli, by the way. Oh, hello there, sir. Welcome. Yeah, the dampness, that is, humidity, high humidity, it's just, I don't like high humidity. I know some people like it, but we sometimes will get that occasionally, but usually in Southern California, it's pretty mild. We don't get a lot of humidity. We always have, like, really nice mid-level, so it's like, it's higher humidity as in compared to the desert because we're by the ocean, but it's not like, you know, your humidity's like 70%. And then usually it's cold though when we get high humidity. So if we get a massive fog bank that's 90-something% humidity, it's cold. It's really cold. So it's when you get high humidity with really hot weather that you're like sticky. Not really a fan of that. I can live. It's not the end all, but I wouldn't want to like sleep in it all the time. If that makes sense.
Legolas and I departed to the wreck of the Wave Hunter, not to see the sights, of course, but to hunt for game and animals of the Shield Islands. The elf is still out hunting. He should be back before too long. When we have found enough meat to bring back, we will both return to the ship. Would you like to help us in our hunt? Of course you would!
Of course, Gimli. I'd be happy to help you. Yeah, there's a little bit of a, I don't know if it's something to do with where I am on the server.
Would you like to help us in our hunt?
But there's a little bit of lag happening. And I've not had this in a long time. And I keep disconnecting from the chat and reconnecting. So, in-game, I'm kind of thinking it's something else. Maybe they're doing some kind of server update. Maybe I shouldn't be here right. The guy's like, uh-oh. All right, collect meat from the beasts. Oh, we're gonna eat these things, whatever these gorilla monkeys are. Oh yeah, there's some. Yeah, this is weird, and I keep disconnecting from. Maybe I should log out and log back in. Can't wait for that 64-bit. Whoa! Cheaters! Cheaters! You're not supposed to be able to move. Bunch of cheaters. They're the ones. They're hacking. These monkeys. It's the monkeys. They're hacking. It's doing it again. What is happening? This is so weird. I haven't had something this drastic of a lag issue I have not had in 6 years in this game. That's not an exaggeration. There's something going on today. It could be the internet connection. This might be lovely. Oh. Just kidding. All right, I should have stunned him. If my ability went off, or I'm dead. Either I stunned them and killed them, or I'm dead. One of the two. Ah, yes, I stunned them and killed them. Victory is mine. Ah, yes. We had a huge lag spike a bit ago. I got kicked off the server. Okay, so you know what? It might be, there might be some kind of internet problem, or there's something happening with the servers. Alright, so tell you what, I don't think this is quite playable right now. Something's going on. So maybe they're fixing something. Could be that there's something going on in their area. You have to remember too, it might not actually be the game and the servers. There could be something, a connection problem happening in the internet connection that goes out from their area, right? If like the city is working on an internet connection and they're like disconnecting something and reconnecting other things, right, using a worse connection, suddenly you have all the information of the entire city getting bottlenecked, including the servers and everyone else using internet there. That could cause major problems too. So this doesn't necessarily mean that it's their servers. But if it is, there could be something going on and they're trying to fix it right now. We don't know, right? Because they monitor it, obviously. Granted, sooner or later we are going to have the 64-bit, and that'll help too. But I don't think this has anything to do with the fact that it's not 64-bit. This is something else going on. This is a different kind of tech issue. Because I haven't had that happen in about 6 years in Lord of the Rings Online, so I'm not sure what was going on there. But, it happens. Dang, they are launching those boulders. I don't just see that. They're like machine guns. Teddy the Great. I just wanted to ask, either Evendim or Umbar, which one is more beautiful? The Shield Islands, I would say Evendim is than regular Umbar, like the city. But the Shield Islands, I really like the Shield Islands a lot. It really comes down to a lot to as the graphically, the Shield Islands look really, really nice. And I love the water and stuff. I still like the full aesthetic of Evendim probably better. But that might just be because I like that kind of terrain with the pine trees and the mountains and the rivers going into a lake. And not to mention the towering Numenorian city of Anuminas is pretty cool. I would love to see Evendim visually updated with like landscape textures and stuff like the Shield Islands and Umbar, which it still looks really good and has been visually updated from the past, but it'd be fun to see the brand new stuff put in there. And just maybe the main thing is, since they have updated a lot in Evendim, just update some of the render distance capabilities in Evendim, so you can see like the entire lake valley. That would be really, really cool. That's something. And again, you wouldn't want to have that. You'd want to have that as a very advanced setting, not an automated setting that just immediately came on, because for some people that would probably hurt some people's computers. But for mine, maybe they could do something like that too. It'll look better with loading once the 2K 64-bit servers are updated with classic servers. The legendary servers have zero problem loading distant things. They load so fast that like so in regular servers, I've always noticed that when I'm walking, this is one of the first things I noticed in 64-bit legendary server, is when I'm walking, you'll see trees appear. And it's not really, doesn't pull you too much out of the illusion, but you know, they kind of appear when you come into distance. In the legendary 64-bit servers, you never even notice. They never spawn in. The tree's already there once you're in view. It loads so quickly, it's unnoticeable. And things like that really help a lot in the legendary servers. I really appreciate. Anyway, by the way, just so you guys know, for fun, so now I've got my Runekeeper level 150. I have, of course, my Guardian level 150. And I also have my Brawler level 150 now. So I will be using him, too, as I'm working on. And I'm going to try to work on getting all their virtues up and getting them all decent gear. Now, technically, Zorzet and Zollin got some free special gear with the level up boosts. Grandal, I'm going to have to work on his gear. But I'm also have to work on their virtues. I had some virtue XP that I put into my Runekeeper, so he's pretty much set up already in that area. Zollin's pretty much maxed on virtues. I still want to get some better armor for him, though. But, so anyway, that's what I've been working on. So, and then I've got my 140... my Mariner, which I've barely even played, and Zilix. So that's what I'm working on here. Technically, I also used a level boost on this guy from a long time ago. Got a captain here, but so that's what I'm working with right now. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it there, so I have a little more time for lunch, and I'm gonna be back in less than an hour to play Return to Moria. We're going to be working on a fortress together. So there's 25 of us here right now, and there's one person over on Twitch. What's up? And yeah, and I'm sorry I didn't get to level up more in this particular run today. I had way too much fun with the story. But hey, I'm voice of the rings, and I did voiceovers and read story. You're gonna get that. But hopefully you guys still had a fun time. So everyone who's here with the YouTube, I will be back in 1 hour. Love it if you guys would join us for Return to Moria. And then I will be back in a couple hours after that for more LOTRO with doing the brand new instance, the Tomb instance, 6-man we will be doing with our Kinship tonight. And they're all scheduled on the channel already, so you should already see them up. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your hour, and I'll see you in an hour. If you could make it to that. Thank you, Red, for being a Royal Guard. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everyone being here. Super fun. And we're having a big day here. So altogether, we're going to have about 6 hours of streaming. See you soon for the next one. Thank you, thank you. All right, see you guys. I'll be back. Get ready for Return to Moria, my Return to Moria players and viewers. Thank you for liking the stream too, guys, if you're watching later. See you guys.